Folks, hey, it's Commander Curtis, and welcome back. I've been out for quite a while, so this is the first video in a little bit more than a week. We took a trip up, uh, kind of sort of the southern coast of California. Right now there's a severe situation going on. It's affecting us here in Tucson, but it's really affecting a lot of areas in the Southwest Texas. And there's this heat dome, and I think it's a very valuable discussion, a very valuable lesson that's unfolding for us to watch as homeowners here in Tucson. This gives us an idea of what's kind of in store for us potentially. So the heat, this heat dome, I don't know, I'm not a meteorologist, but this heat dome, there's this record breaking heat wave. It's entering into its third week, and it's been pretty significant. Laredo has hit record highs 6 days in a row. It over 110 degrees for those days, 115, a record tie there. Tucson, I'm told, if the internet is true, it's 111 degrees yesterday. It's already 90 something degrees, and it's not even 9 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, there's this heat wave. San Angelo set a record of 105 degrees in 1904, and yesterday it was 112. So it blew from 105 all the way up to 112, over a 100-year-old record, right? That just gives us kind of an idea. Now, there's something that's interesting here is when the heat goes up or it goes down, heating and cooling a home presents a very large electrical load. And that, well, so cooling maybe not quite as much as heating, maybe less for heating if you're using some kind of natural gas or oil. But heating and cooling a home represents a power draw on the grid, an increase in demand, right? As temperature goes up, so does the increase, so does the demand for electrical power go up. And so it's like this combination of the hotter it gets, the higher the demand. And as the higher the demand goes and you start getting towards the upper kind of levels of power distribution, maybe, possibly, potentially, you are closer to situations where power outages might happen. So there's that piece. But the other piece is that as the temperature goes up, so does the ability for the atmosphere to hold moisture in the air. And as you can put more moisture in the air, those storms become more severe. It delivers more water when it rains. The winds can get higher. I mean, we all know about how storms out at sea, when they go through certain areas where there's the Gulf Stream with the heat coming into the water, it gets more moisture in the air and things get more severe. So in a local area where there's a microburst, and we know all about those in Tucson with our monsoons that come up, it can just come and suddenly rain really hard, wind blow really hard, and then off it goes. And it's like, what happened? Well, those are the exact type of storms that do things like knock power out in a localized area. So here we are with increased temperatures, increased severity of storms, increased need for heating, or excuse me, cooling, and these, right, potential for losing power. Now, if you have anybody like elders in the family who, or infants who, or sick, who might be more susceptible to heat stroke, heat related injury, what's the plan? If you're in Tucson, we hit 111 degrees yesterday. If you woke up this morning at 9 o'clock and power went out at 9:05, what would you do? This isn't an alarmist kind of a thing. This is just a thought exercise so that you don't get caught flat-footed. Where would you go? Which mall would you go to? Would you go to a mall? Would you go to a hotel that had power backup? There's a lot of things to think through because this is something that could really happen, right? So maybe one possible path, obviously, is solar with battery. That might be really expensive. Just some thoughts, guys. There's an article in there. I'd really like you to click on the email, go check out the article. And thanks for sticking with me all the way to this point. Maybe a thumbs up if you think I earned it this time around. Talk to you later. Bye.